Long time no see. It has been a while since I have put up a face-to-face video for you guys, and it's also been a while since I've put up any video in a while. I came back home today. I had some things that I had to go do today, and so I went and did that, and I came home and I was still so tired because I didn't get out of bed until really late last night. Got up really early this morning, and yeah, so I've had a nap. So I just forgive the way I look. I mean, the curl is now gone all out of my hair, but on the other hand, look how long it is. My hair has just grown like crazy. Now it's still falling out like crazy too. It's really thin, but it's long. It is really, really long. So since I've been on camera, my hair has grown tremendously. And I think the last couple of times I did a face-to-face video, I might have had it pulled up like after a shower or something. So it's been a while since you guys have seen my hair and how long it really is. I mean, it's just really, really long. It comes down really long in the back. But I wanted to do my empties with you. I've not done a fall version of empties for this year so far, and my container that I have is full. I have household stuff, I have health and beauty stuff, and so I thought I would share with you the things that I really liked and talk to you about the things that I don't really like. I don't think I can really go in any particular order, so I'm just going to kind of get started. Now, I do have some you know, like doubles and sometimes triples of things. It just kind of depends. But let me go ahead and start with, this one. I talk about this one in every one of my favorites videos, but this is the Caltrate Bone Health Calcium Supplements. It's the Gummy Bites. And it just says highest level of vitamin D3, and there's 50 in there. They are in black cherry, orange, and strawberry, and I don't know if you like those flavors or not. I tend not to like black cherry or orange flavored things, but that's not what these really taste like. The orange ones taste like a creamsicle, and the black cherry and strawberry, they taste the same. They just taste fruity, even though they sound like they would have a particular flavor. But I take 2 of these every morning, and that gives me all of the particular vitamins that I need from this kind of gummy, and that's mostly the calcium and the D. So I have 2 of those right off at the top. The other vitamins that I take every day are these. They're the multivites, and I have 2 of those. These are the multivites. They're by VitaFusion. I get all of this at Walmart, by the way. There are 150 in here, and it says that they are in natural berry, peach, and orange. Once again, they just taste fruity to me. I can't like particularly taste a certain flavor in these. But I think on this package it tells you to take 2 of these a day. But for me to get the nutrition that I need since I had my surgery, I actually chew 4 of these every day. And they're just gummies. It says Multivites Vitamin Gummies Complete Multivitamin. It says Essential Daily Formula. And yeah, it says 2 gummies. But it has A, D3, immune support. It's gluten-free. And it has, what I did is I just went and I looked down the list of all the different vitamins and how much I'm supposed to have each day. And then I was able to find this, and by having 4 a day, plus 2 of these a day, and I kind of look forward to it because they're actually really tasty. So I take, you know, those every morning along with my other supplements, of course. But I take a vitamin K supplement. I take iron twice a week. Just a small health update. I was really sick there for a while. I'm getting better. I do have an appointment that's coming up, and I'll talk to you about that in just a little bit. I may just call this like a life update / empties for fall or something like that. But I was really sick there for a while, and they tested my blood, and one of the things they said was that my iron in my blood was at the very top end. Absolutely wonderful level of the best level you can have in iron. And so instead of 7 days a week, he's taken me down to 2 times a week. So I only take a vitamin supplement once, one per day, 2 days a week. So 2 a week, if that makes sense. But so that really kept me back on how much I was having to buy iron too. So I do that, and I take biotin because of the hair loss. Anytime your body is traumatized from a major surgery, especially one that interferes with your body's absorption of nutrients and things like that, like gastric bypass, there's been a lot of changes to my body as a result. Now, I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. I mean, I do have a little bit of loose skin here. So I've got some bat wings, but I had that before I even gained the weight. So, but I mean, like, I have gone from a size 3X top to a large, and my body has sprung back in a really good way. And a lot of it, I'm sure, has to do with the biotin that I'm taking. I'm taking 10,000 milligrams of biotin every single day. And I drink a tremendous amount of water. So I know that that has a lot to do with it too. Now, another thing that I take is, this is the Walmucil. It's the, it's like Metamucil, but it's the caplets. I get this giant size jar at Walgreens, and it's just the store brand of the Metamucil, and it's the capsules, and there's 320 in here. So that's what I get at Walgreens. It's a really great value size. It's much cheaper, of course, you know, than other places. I have purchased it at Walmart and Walgreens, and I just like the one from Walgreens because you can get the value size. And for the number of capsules versus money, this is the cheaper, especially since if you get on their email list or whatever, you can get coupons and you can use that too. So I use coupons, and that helps me out a lot. Now, the other thing that I have mentioned was my biotin. So this is the biotin that I use. It's just the Spring Valley, the Spring Valley from Walmart, and I take 2 of these every day, so that gives me my 10,000 milligrams. Most people only need 5, but because my hair is, I mean, it's still falling out, and I can't seem to get it reined in. I had my surgery March 1st of this year, and at the 4th to 5th month is when you're starting to see a plateau on your weight and the hair loss start. She told me that it would only last for a couple of months, and I'm beyond a couple of months now. I'm eating hardly anything but protein, and I'm taking my biotin like I'm supposed to. I'm using a different shampoo than I'm supposed, you know, than what I normally would, and that sort of thing. I went ahead and finished up one that I'm going to show you here, but yeah, I mean, my hair is still falling out like crazy. If I do this and just like this, I'll get like a handful of hair. So I'm really gentle with my hair. I actually used the blow dryer on it last night because I took a really late shower, and after the shower, I wasn't wanting to go straight to bed, and I did not want to just get in the bed with it sopping wet, with it cooler weather and everything. I was afraid I'd just be too cold. So I went ahead and blew it dry, and I just got a handful of hair. So it's still coming out, and I'm hoping that it, you know, and I'm still doing my protein shakes. So I just hope that it's going to stop before it all falls out. I am starting to see around my hairline, I'm starting to see some of it grow back. But overall, it's hard. It's hard to see all your hair coming out because you worry about going bald, especially when you have hair that's long like mine. And especially when you've always your whole life had hair that's so thick that it can't even be braided or put on a hot roller. So it's been very hard for me. Okay, the next thing that I wanted to talk to you about is I have been taking, I just get the Equate brand, which is from Walmart, but this is the Arthritis Strength Tylenol. Now, arthritis strength Tylenol, it is 650 milligrams per tablet, and I take 2 of these. As I was seeing my pain specialist, you know that I have, if you watch my channel a lot, you would know that I have back issues, and I had back surgery already once this year, and they're wanting to do it again. But I've just found my pain specialist has put me on Norco, and I'm really funny about taking prescription pain medication. And so instead of one of the doses during the day of the Norco, I can take 2 of these, which is over the counter and not addictive. And so I kind of swap out one of my doses for this, and it keeps my pain at bay, or at least tolerable, and I don't feel like I'm taking too much pain medication. Pain medication just makes me feel yucky. It makes me feel sleepy and tired a lot, and so this one's just a lot easier. Plus, I do like the easy open cap that's on this one. It's this kind of cap where you basically just have to push and turn just a tiny little bit. Is all you got to do is push. Pretty much, it's just unscrews once you break the seal. But yeah, it's just the Equate brand, and there's 225 caplets in here, and it's like a third of the price of the same size in the name brand Tylenol. So I like doing that. I always, since I have to go through all this stuff, and I literally buy so much of it, I try to use coupons, and I do try to go with the store brand because it's usually cheaper. You do have to check. Sometimes they'll try to sneak it by you, but see how many, you know, how much of the product you're getting versus the price. And usually the store brand, especially the Equate brand, is going to be a lot cheaper. I have found that to be the case of raising a boy, whether it's Neosporin or, you know, some sort of, you know, antibacterial wash or anything like that for scrapes and cuts and things. It was always cheaper. And I've also found out with mosquito bites and other things, if you're getting an anti-itch lotion or something, it's always going to be cheaper if you go with a store brand on those items too. So that's just a little helpful hint. Okay, another thing that I threw in here, a prescription bottle. Guys, this is the Norco. I did finish this. This is probably going to be the last one that, the one that I'm working on right now. I'm taking one in the morning and one at night right now. And I try to, you know, use one of those and take the Tylenol instead. The thing is that if you take Tylenol or Advil, you're hurting either your liver or, you know, you're hurting one thing or your kidneys, you know. So I try not to take too much pain medication. But when you need back surgery, like I do, I have spinal stenosis and I have a ruptured disc. And so those of you that have back problems, you understand where I'm coming from. But I need extensive surgery on my back, and I'm not willing to get it. And so until I get to the point where I just can't move anymore, or I get to the point where I'm just so sick of taking pain medication and having pain blocks, I guess I'll have the surgery then, but only then. So I did throw that in there just because I wanted you guys to know that, you know, I try to stick to over-the-counter medications if they'll work. I know a lot of people that have had bad experiences with prescription pain medications, and I just don't want to go there. Okay, I did put this in here. There's still some in there. You can see there's still some in there, but this is the Equate brand. This is sort of like NyQuil, but it is the Walmart version. It's just the nighttime, and this is the cold and flu. Pain reliever, fever reducer, cough suppressant, and histamine. It has expired. It's the cherry flavor, but this has been really great for my son. He gets the sniffles, and it always turns into something more, and he's always gotten easily sick with his ears and his sinuses and things like that. So I tried this instead of buying the regular NyQuil because it was a lot cheaper, and it worked really good. He hasn't been sick in a while, and like I said, now this is expired, so I threw it in here to throw it away, but I will definitely be repurchasing so that when he does get sick, he'll have it here, and I'll also buy an extra bottle for him to take to school with him, so he'll have it in his dorm room. Okay, let's see. Oh, I have a couple of more, more vitamins. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. Okay, this is by Dep. It's the Sport Endurance styling gel. I bought this for my son. He used as much of it as he could tolerate. It's not any good. It has a horrible scent. He didn't like the product. It's way too sticky. It didn't hold his hair as good as other brands do. I bought it because it was cheap and because he was going through it like crazy. But, you know, it was like pulling teeth just to get him to use this much of it. So we decided just to chunk it, and I bought him some more. This is the, and this looks terrible, but this is the Pantene shampoo and conditioner that I use usually. This is the Color Preserve Volume Shampoo. It just says that it protects colored hair and gives fullness. And so this is their Pro V line from Pantene. Like I said, I use this and the conditioner usually. But I had to finish this one up when my hair started falling out. I had to finish that one up because I went to using, this is what I use now for my shampoo. And this is really good if you have fine hair, or if you're, you know, like a lot of times our body, you know, will naturally let go of some hair. It's called shedding. After you've had a baby, you'll usually do it. If you have any kind of trauma to your body, if you've been in a car accident, even sometimes it'll cause your hair to fall out a little bit. And this is called xoxo, and this is what my surgeon suggested that I get to shampoo with. And you can get the cream rinse too, or conditioner, whatever you want to call it. But this is what I use on my hair. It's a little expensive. You can get it lots of different places. Now, if you get it like in the beauty salon area in some Walmarts, it's going to be really expensive because they only have the largest sizes. And for a shampoo and conditioner, you're looking at $75. Oh yeah, just to keep your hair from falling out. But I have found that you can also find it other places. She actually told me to go to Walgreens, and that's where this original bottle came from, is Walgreens. And it wasn't as expensive, even though it's a smaller bottle. I kind of looked at it, you know, and I was like, this is actually cheaper. I just have to buy more of them. But the thing is that it's really great for thinning hair. If you're getting older, the older you get, you know, you're going to see that your hair is going to thin. And so this is what I use. And this was recommended to me by my surgeon. So if you're looking for something for your hair, you know, because it's getting thin or whatever, then go with this one. It's a really good one. It has an odd smell, but it's kind of minty. It'll actually, when it hits your skin, wherever it touches your skin, it'll make your skin feel kind of cool and tingly. But I think it helps. I really do think it helps. I mean, like I said, I can see some regrowth. It's just that it's all about this long. So it's going to take some time, but you know, if I can keep it from continuing to fall out by using that, and stimulating the scalp really good when you brush your hair helps, of course. That might sound like it would just make it pull out more, but it doesn't. You need to stimulate your scalp and things like that. You know, it's important for you to do that, and to, you know, bring all the natural oils into your hair that your body, you know, gives you. So let's see here. The next thing that I wanted to talk about, as far as, let's talk about this. These are my absolute holy grail makeup wipes, the Simple. Right now I'm using some Philosophy makeup wipes, but I don't like them as much as I like the Simple brand. Now I get the ones that are the sensitive skin. You can get them in the green pack or the white pack, but it's the Simple brand, and this one is just micellar makeup remover wipes. You get, how many do you get in here? Let's see, what does it say? 25 in this bag, but you can get them in bulk if you go to some place like Costco or Sam's or something like that. But this is the brand that I prefer. I think it takes my makeup off better than anything else that I use, including actual eye makeup remover and cotton rounds. So I really like this a lot, and you know, sometimes I do have to kind of hold it on my eye just a little bit, you know, and let it soak on there for just a minute if I'm wearing waterproof mascara. But other than that, these babies are the best. They're just the best. Okay, the next thing that I have here, let's see. I have a couple of these. As you all know, this is my holy grail deodorant. It is the Secret Clinical Strength. This is the Smooth Solid in Stress Response. You have to be careful. You have to make sure that you get the Smooth Solid. If you get the gel, it's awful. It takes forever to dry. It's really sticky. You can't put your clothes on. It gets all over your clothes if you do. So make sure you get the Smooth Solid if you purchase this. But it's the one, it comes in a box. I have 2 of those. And then I also have just the Clinical Strength. It says adapts and responds. And this is the powder protection, but it's also an invisible solid. I don't like any of the gels. I just don't like them. A spray is better than a gel, and anything is better than the gel because it's just sticky and it's cold and it's wet and it's uncomfortable. I just prefer the Smooth Solids. Now, if you're looking for something that doesn't have aluminum in it, and you're trying to be health conscious and get a natural deodorant, I know that the Tom's that is sold at Walmart and Target is supposed to be really good. And also, there's La Vanilla, but it's expensive. You have to buy it at Sephora, but you can get it online. And if you stock up when there's a sale or something like that, that's always great. And sometimes you can get that on Amazon as well. So that's just that's a low end and a high end option for you if you're looking at that. Okay, I have more vitamins. Guys, I go through these like crazy. You just can't imagine how much money I spend on this. Okay, and here I have, this is my iron that I take. It is from Spring Valley also. And there are 100 of these in here, and each one is 65 milligrams. And yeah, I take 2 times a week. That's all I have to take it. I was taking it 7 days a week, and then they told me that I could back off on it because I didn't need that much iron. So yeah, it works. It does the job. I really like Spring Valley products. I haven't had any problems at all, and they seem to be working perfectly for me. I have more prescription bottles. If you guys take a lot of prescriptions, I would like to suggest that you get on a mail service, a mail order service for your prescriptions if your insurance offers that. I know that that has been a really good thing for me because I have to order so many prescriptions. One of these is my fibromyalgia medication, and the other one is my anxiety medicine. So, if you take a lot of prescriptions, that's a great way to go. And ask your doctor about it, because sometimes you can get a 90-day supply and then you don't have to worry about it as often. Just put it, on your debit or a credit card, and it will automatically renew, and they'll automatically mail it to you every 90 days. It's great. It's the best thing ever. So I wanted to mention that to you. Okay, a couple of home products here. No. I have one health-related product. Okay, you guys know that I have to eat a lot of protein, and I do have to drink the protein shakes, but I wanted to also mention to you, these are the protein bars that I eat. This is just one of the packages. It's pure protein. I get these in a box. It's a blue box that looks just like this package here. I mean, it looks just like the actual package around the bar. And I get them in a pack of 12. And it's 21 grams of protein. It only has 3 grams of sugar and 180 calories. And that falls right in with the numbers of where a protein bar for me is supposed to fall. That's not very many calories at all, because what I usually do is this will be my breakfast. And so I start my 21 grams of protein a day right off with breakfast, and very little sugar and very few calories. Even if you were to have bread and things like that, you're getting close to that. So yeah, I really like these, and they're gluten-free. There's different flavors. Each flavor has different numbers though, so make sure you pay attention. This is just pure protein. It's just called Chocolate Deluxe. But that's the brand of it, and I got this at Walmart. It's just back there where all the other protein shakes, protein mix, fiber bar, and all those other kinds of things are located. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so that is the last of like the health and beauty. Now let's talk about a few household items. I have noticed, now that I'm living alone and I have an extra bathroom that I hardly ever go into, that if I have someone come over and they use my guest bath, I want it to be nice and clean in there. And I have been reaching for the Clorox, the tablets that you put in your tank of your toilet. I think this works really good. It says it kills 99.9% of all household germs. And you just put it in there, and it's good for, this is a 4-pack, and each one is good for I don't know how many flushes, but it lasts forever. The only thing I would say to you is that if you do have metal inside, it's not an all plastic and glass or porcelain, I guess, material, at least go in and flush it, you know, every other day at least, because you don't want the Clorox to be just kind of sitting full strength on any of the metal parts, because it will rust it away. So I just go in there, you know, about every other day, and I flush the toilet just to make sure that it's staying nice and clean. You know, I check. I don't have to worry about mildew. I don't have to worry about any of those things happening because the bathroom is empty and not being used. So that's a really big household item for me that really helps. And if you have like a powder bath or another bathroom that your family doesn't really go in that much and it's really only used when you have company, this is a great way to go. Just throw one of these in there. It'll keep it fresh for God knows how long, and you don't have to worry about it when your guests come by. Okay, another thing that I would like to talk about is this. This is the Downy Unstoppables. These are the best things ever. I put these in with my wash. I use detergent. I use fabric softener, liquid fabric softener, and then I will just throw a half a cupful, and when I say a cupful, I mean a half of the cap. Just a little, around a half of this. Not even, maybe not even half of a cap, depending on the size of the laundry load, because it's really strong. My son loves this, and he came home for Thanksgiving break, and he brought in about 4 loads of laundry, and I washed everything up. Of course, I used this because I use it with all of it, and he smelled his laundry. He's like, oh, my clothes smell like home. And I mean, so, you know, this is just something that you can throw in with your laundry. And you have to be careful. Don't spill it. And if you have pets or anything like that, they'll, you know, try to eat it if you spill it. So that's the only thing. So just make sure you either throw it in before you put your laundry in, or if you put your laundry in and then go to do this, reach in towards the back and dump the cap out, because they're just little pellets. And, you know, if you have pets, they'll eat it. So just because it smells good. I like this one with the hot pink cap, and it's the spring scent. That's the one that we love. Definitely have already purchased that again. I don't do laundry without it. I make sure that all the towels have been washed and they're fluffed and fresh and folded, ready for him when he comes to visit from school. So it smells like home. It's funny how our brain registers things, but I think it's neat too that, you know, we do have the sense of smell, and that it reminds us of things. And for him, it's the comfort of home and somebody doing his laundry for him, and him not having to go down and throw his laundry in and do it himself in the dorm room. The last thing that I'm going to share with you today is I have already gone through a Christmas Fresh Sparkling Snow Gentle Foaming Hand Wash from Bath & Body Works. I had some of these left over from last year. I went ahead and pulled one out. I think I've got another one that's empty in there now too, that's in my kitchen that I need to just chunk. But I love Bath & Body Works foaming soaps. I think that they go on forever and ever. And if you hit them for a sale when you can, you know, buy 2, get 1 free, or buy 3, get 5, or whatever they're offering, and definitely use your coupons, and sometimes they will let you piggyback coupons. Definitely the best way to go. It's antibacterial most of the time. This is just the gentle. I like the ones that say gentle foaming hand wash, because I tend to wash my hands a lot, and since I wash my hands a lot, yeah, I like something that's mild, because my skin gets dry. It gets really, really dry. So that is everything for my empties. Now, guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about my health, and so I'm just going to sit this down here. I just want to talk to you a little bit about my health and what's been going on. First of all, you've not been seeing many videos from me lately because I have been spending a tremendous amount of time trying to prep for December. In 2 days will be the 1st of December, and on my vlog channel, which is my second channel, listen down in the box, go subscribe. I'm going to be doing Vlogmas on that channel, and then on my main channel, I'm going to be doing all kinds of crafty, good Christmas stuff. I'm going to be doing December daily, and my December daily is going to be a little different than your average person. I'm only going to go into the actual December daily album and show you what I've been doing for the days, about maybe once every 3 days, maybe 4, and just show you the pages for the previous 4 days. All the other videos are going to be crafts and shop with me's and things like that, in addition to the vlogs that I'll be putting up for Vlogmas. So I have been really busy trying to get prepared for that. I had to decide what I was going to use for my December dailies, what kit I wanted to use, and I chose that. And I am going to upload a video kind of walking you through my supplies and what I've, done. I think that I will have a haul to film for you that'll go up probably during December daily. And then, there's just going to be different varieties of things that I'm doing. And it's been taking me a while to get everything that I need, collect it, and get everything organized, get a workspace prepared so that I can start filming for you guys. I have pre-filmed a couple of things that were very involved, very time intensive, but I mean, for the most part, you're just going to get a fresh video every day. It's taking me a long time, and my planning has suffered from that, and my makeup videos and beauty videos have suffered from that. So, get your running gear on, because December 1st, we're going to be off to a roaring start. I am going to go shopping on the 1st, and I'm going to take you along with me. And then I'm going to have some other things, going on. I'm going to be showing you what I chose for my December dailies album and the papers that I've chosen with that. I've already done an official announcement with you guys that I am going to be doing these, but I wanted to bring it up again because that's where I've been. Trying to prepare and spend money and get organized for 2 videos a day for a whole month is very overwhelming. And it's kind of cut into what I normally do. I feel like that once you start seeing my videos that I put up, that you're going to be very excited and you're going to be really happy and you're going to be glad that I did the preparation for it. Even though it's been a week since I've put up a video. You'll be seeing this video and plus a planner video that I'm not sure if this one will go up first or if the planner video will go, the plan with me will go up first. Not sure which one. But it's a Sassy Apple Studio kit. It's called Winter is Awesome. It's little winter owls, and they have little scarves and all kinds of, it's just adorable. But anyway, they will both be filmed, and one will be put up tonight, and one will be put up tomorrow. And then it'll be the first day of December, and it'll be time to really hit the ground running with vlogging and a main channel video. So my main channel videos are going to cover beauty, planning, Christmas crafts, the actual December daily book itself, all kinds of stuff. And so another thing that has taken me away from you guys is my health. And not only have I been trying to prepare for all this, but I also, I have had some issues lately. I have talked to you a little bit about it on here. I've mentioned the fact that I have dysautonomia. And dysautonomia is different for everybody. I've already described that. If you want me to do a dedicated video to just what is dysautonomia and how does it affect you and what all happens with your body, feel free and leave that information down below and just tell me that you want a video on dysautonomia. You know that I have fibromyalgia. If you're not familiar with it and you want to know about it, I can do a designated video just for fibromyalgia. But the dysautonomia hit me kind of hard. When I lost my weight, the bulk of my weight, I've already lost beyond my doctor's goal. I have about 20 more pounds to go to meet my goal. But, I've met her goal. I have lost the weight that she wanted me to lose. And I know that it's permanent because I know that I went through Thanksgiving and here comes Christmas and I'm still doing okay. But the weight loss has caused some of the things like my dysautonomia to flare up. My dysautonomia, the way that it affects me is my blood pressure. My blood pressure may shoot up and be sky high 1 minute, and then it may bottom out to the point that I black out and I wake up on the floor and I don't know what happened. So that's what's been happening mostly is I've had a couple of instances where it has just skyrocketed and because of that, it's been kind of hard to do the things that I need to do because I don't feel well. And I don't feel well either when it's super, super low. What happens is I can be sitting down or laying down and it'll already be low. When you're laying down flat, not moving, then that's when you should see your truest BP, which is around 120/80. That's the ideal number that everybody looks for. When I lay down, mine's only 100/70. And then when I stand up, or anybody stands up from sitting or laying down, like let's say you're in the bed, you're sleeping, you get up in the night to go to the bathroom. When you stand up, your blood pressure drops. Well, mine drops to the point that it drops so far below 100/70 that it's causing me to black out. I pass out. I've been falling. I don't wake up until I hit the floor. Sometimes I don't wake up until after I've already hit the floor. I've got bumps, scrapes, bruises all over me. I'm very fortunate in that I haven't done any serious damage or had any serious injuries. But like where my feet or knees scrape across my tile floor, it's been cutting me up. I've been getting scrapes real bad, lots of bruises. I haven't hit my head yet, thank God. But I mean, you know, it's, I feel dizzy and I don't know anything else. And then I wake up. So I've been going through that. Now, December 7th, I will still get your videos up for you because that's why I've been trying to do some pre-planning and some pre-filming. But I am having a test run that I'm a real chicken about. I'm a little bit nervous about it. My dysautonomia does affect, it has more cardiac related symptoms than anything else. And because of that, I went to my cardiologist. He wants to make sure that it is indeed my dysautonomia and not cardiac related. So we're going to be doing what's called a tilt table test. They put you on a table and they kind of strap you down. And the table goes up and down. It does exactly what it says. It tilts. Meanwhile, a monitor monitors your blood pressure with the change in your, whether you're horizontal or vertical. And as you move, it monitors your blood pressure. If you have significant changes in your blood pressure, then you're usually, it's your dysautonomia. And mine has been out of control. And so I do expect that to be the problem. But if the tilt table test says that it's not my dysautonomia, then he said the only other thing that he can think that it could be is that there's some disruption in the electrical stuff that's going on in my heart. So on December 7th, which is the 1st of next week, I think, if I've got my dates right. Yeah, 1st of next week. That's when I'm having the test. If the test is negative, right then and there, they are going to put it's called a loop recorder. They're going to put one into my chest. It's not a pacemaker. It will not shock my heart or anything like that. All it will do, it will be there for 3 years and it will record electrical activity in my heart. He said it's about 3 inches long and that's about how long the battery lasts. And he said that I would need one every 3 years. They would put in a new one. And so that means that I'm going to have a small procedure. Really don't know how I feel about that. I don't really want anything put into me. It can be remotely, watched remotely and that sort of thing. And so basically they'll just watch it and see what kind of electrical activity is going on in my heart. If it records anything abnormal, then we'll have to just cross that bridge when we get there. But for right now, I'm hoping that it's my dysautonomia because there are medications that can help you deal with that. I don't see too many medications that I would really want to take that are good for your heart, that make your heart work right that I would want to take. Yeah, I'm praying, you know, a year ago, my heart was healthy, but because I'm having cardiac symptoms, even though it may be the dysautonomia, he wants to check me for that. So just please cross your fingers, toes, hands and arms and legs and all those things, and say a prayer for me on the 7th, because I really don't want to have a loop recorder put into my chest. He said it would just be a very small incision, but it's just, I don't know, it makes me nervous. So if you guys would just be thinking about me for that, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, that pretty much catches you up. I'm dating. I'm getting out there. I'm doing things. I'm enjoying life, but I've also been working really hard too. Preparing for this coming month, not just Christmas shopping and all of those things, and making sure that, you know, I get everything that needs to be gotten, and, you know, that I have all the food that I need to prepare for Christmas coming up and all of those things. I've been trying to prepare early as much as possible. And yeah, taking on 2 videos a day is going to be, I mean, I did Vlogmas last year, but I didn't put a video on my main channel every day at the same time. It is going to be stressful, but it is something that I want to do. It's something that I'm going to love. I just know I'm going to love it. I know it's going to be fun. I'm going to be doing some crafts and things that I know I'm going to probably love and want to do more of. And I want you to give me the feedback that I need. If you're interested in me doing different versions of the crafts, whether it's for other holidays or just random, let me know that. I think you're going to really enjoy the lineup that I have scheduled. I've just got a list of everything that I want to do for each day. Now, my Vlogmas, it may not be very long, but you need to understand that sometimes a 10-minute video can take 3 hours to upload. So please keep that in mind. It may be very late sometimes before I get something uploaded, but I'm going to make sure that I try to not lump 2 days into one unless it's only 5 minutes worth of video, because I'm not feeling well or I didn't go anywhere. Like the 7th, I'll video on the way to the doctor, and I'll try to video on the way home if I feel like it. I don't know what to expect really with that. So we're just going to kind of feel it around, you know, feel it out with each other. And I hope you guys are patient with me. I hope that you enjoy this month, because I want to enjoy this month. I'm very excited. I've never done December daily before. It's a whole new world for me. Many of the crafts that I'm going to be trying are a whole new world, and I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know if they're going to turn out. I don't know. There's so many ifs and stuff, but it's something I'm excited about, and hope you guys are too. So I hope you enjoyed my empties, whether it was health and beauty or home. I hope that you enjoyed seeing what I purchase and how I get good deals. And then also I hope that you enjoyed hearing a little bit of an update about me and my health. And that's going to be it, guys. I will talk to you later. I'm going to go, and I can't wait till December dailies. The next time you see me, I will have either just uploaded a planner video or I will be uploading it very soon. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.